Just watched Fallout
Hey,
Season
what's
1
up,
episode
everybody?
for spoiler
I
chat.
end up watching Fallout Episode 4, Death to Management, and it was an okay episode. I don't think it was one of my favorites, but two of the guys from Vault 33 go and scope out Vault 32 and realize that the people in Vault 32 has been dead for a long time, trying to wondering like what happened, because he was like, one of the guys was like, it looks like they were strangling each other, and they found out that there was a breach from the outside in. Though when the one dude was sitting there trying to eat his spam, and there was like a knock at the door, and he answers it, and it was the one character, and she just comes in and just puts a sweater on the guy, and he's like, man, I felt like you. I felt like he should have said, "Hey, I'm trying to have some lunch or breakfast here," and she's like, oh Brad," and they started making out, and they were like, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go with it. I'm not Brad." And then when he stuck his hand down her pants, it's like, "Oh, someone's a wet lady." Oh my god, when her water broke, I was just like, "Oh my god," I was rolling so hard. So Lucy's still with the ghoul. They come across this like bucket, this like trough of water, and then her like radiation devices going off like crazy, and the ghouls like drinking it, and she takes a drink, and I'm like, I don't think you should be drinking that water, and the ghouls is like basically getting sick from it, and then Lucy finds a knowing that's her time to actually try to escape, and then realize that there's a dead end. I love it how like she got lassoed by the ghoul, and she's just like, and then she gets pulled backwards, and he was like, "Where are you going?" And then he bit off her finger, or she bit off his finger, and then he bit off her finger. So I was like, "Oh, a finger for a finger." And then he takes her to this like supermarket, is trading her in, and I just loved it. I just love it when she got inside, and she's just like, "Oh, you've got cotton," and she was like, "Oh, okay. I just thought I was gonna be, sold as a sex slave." And the robot was just like, "No, I'm here to harvest your organs." When she's like when she gets like on the table and escapes the robot, and the two guys are sitting on the sofa, which the guy on the left, I can't remember the actor's name, but he was the one guy in the Ryan Reynolds movie Free Guy. I just kept was like, where is he from? So but anyway, yeah, so the ghoul is like passing out cuz he needs that medicine to keep him from like turning into like a walking dead zombie that we saw in that grocery store supermarket, where everyone was in some glass cages, and she's like, "Oh, free him!" And the guy was like, obviously they freed like, I guess, the one people that were normal, but there were some other people that turned out to be like, okay, this just turned into The Walking Dead, and it's just like coming at him, start attacking the guys. And the ghoul gets in there and basically finds like all the medicine stuff, and sees himself on TV because they're watching an old like VHS tape device that's he sees his character before the whole atomic bomb. But yeah, like I said, it was an okay episode. I was debating about like gaming or watching an episode, and I was like, I'm getting pretty tired. I can probably crank out an hour episode of Fallout, since I haven't watched the a new episode in a long time. So I like taking my time with TV shows to savor it. But I still give it a thumbs up. I thought it was a good episode, so I am definitely curious to see how this season goes forward. So anyway, I'm heading to bed. Good night, everybody. I will talk to you later.